There's something in the water off the port bow.
I'd say it's a whale if it weren't so enormous. It's heading towards us. All right!
Rankin Bass present Festival of Family Classics.
Today's presentation will be
from the exciting world of Jules Verne, the thrilling underwater adventure 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
So bring on the whole family.
On July 20th, 1866, less than 8 months ago, the steamer Governor Higgins sighted what they thought was an unknown reef 5 miles east of the Australian coast. But as the captain was plotting its position, the reef suddenly spouted 2 enormous columns of water and moved away. And then, just last month, the Scotia was rammed by something like an enormous whale, leaving a hole in her steel hull in the shape of a perfect triangle. Not only can this thing move at incredible speeds, but we estimate that it is at least 350 feet long, or at least as large as this ship. Whatever this thing is, monster or machine, we have been commissioned to find it and destroy it. I will pay $2,000 to the man who first sights it.
Conrad, are you sure you still want to go?
What? And miss out on history's greatest fishing trip?
People don't always come back from expeditions like these.
But those are always other people. I'll take my chances.
Mr. Aronnax.
Yes, Commander.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Aronnax. It's a pleasure having you and your young assistant with us.
Thank you, Commander Farragut.
I'd like you both to meet Ned Land, finest harpooner in all of North America.
I've heard of you, sir. Your skill is known even in Europe.
Well, now all we have to do is find this overgrown whale, or whatever it is.
I can't believe it's a whale. I've never seen one that could crack the steel plates of a steamship.
What else could it be? There's no other fish or ship known to man that big or that powerful.
I'm not so sure, Captain. It could be a giant narwhal.
What's that?
It's a rare kind of whale with a long ivory tusk, kind of a giant unicorn fish.
Well, whatever it is, I hope that you'll be able to identify it, Mr. Aronnax. You, Ned, be able to kill it before it destroys us.
Look, he caught it.
Gee, Conrad, that's a female porpoise.
She reminds me of my little sister, Fifi. Here, Fifi.
2 months and we've sighted nothing but porpoises. I'm very discouraged, Conrad.
We'll be the laughing stock of the world when we get back.
I know, Conrad, I know.
Ahoy! There she blows!
Look, there.
That must be it.
Burn the longboat!
Come on in, monster, and find the end of my harpoon.
It's still coming. Watch out!
There goes Ned.
Turn overboard!
Look out! It's turning! It's going to ram us!
I don't know how much longer I can hold out, Conrad.
I think I see something, Mr. Aronnax.
What?
I'm not sure, but I think
Yes, it's Fifi. Grab hold.
I wonder where she's taking us.
Maybe to land.
It must be at least 1,000 miles from land, Conrad.
What was that?
Ahoy!
Ned,
Welcome aboard, Mr. Aronnax.
what is this?
Your giant narwhal.
What? I can't believe it. It's man-made.
Take your hands up.
Look, dry clothes.
Seal skin and some strange cloth I've never seen before. It almost looks like it was woven from seagrass.
What do you think they'll do to us?
Feed us. Hey, stop.
Release that man.
Who are you? Where are we?
I am Captain Nemo, and this is my undersea ship, the Nautilus.
What are you going to do with us, Captain?
Since your ship attacked mine, you are technically prisoners of war, but I have decided to treat you with hospitality. You will have the freedom of the ship, but of course, you will never be allowed to leave.
Ever?
Never.
And if we don't want to stay?
You have no alternative, Mr. Land. Here, gentlemen, you see the accumulated treasures and knowledge of a lifetime under the oceans of the world.
What's this?
A flawless, uncut ruby from the world's largest ruby mine. Under the Indian Ocean, of course, and known only to me.
You must be a rich man, Captain.
I could easily pay the United States national debt.
Tell me, Captain, how were you able to build a ship larger, faster, more powerful under the water than anything man has been able to yet devise out of water?
Electral thermal power. I have invented a process which converts salt water into an energy more powerful than anything known to man. You will see, gentlemen, that I have designed my ship to depend only on the sea around it. We will never need the world you have just left. You will never set foot on dry land again. How do you like your steak, Mr. Land?
Good. What is it?
Octopus. Your vegetables are freshly picked from the ocean floor.
Seaweed?
Everything you are eating and will eat aboard the Nautilus comes from under the sea.
Very tasty.
What about my milk, Captain?
We get it from mother sperm whales, my boy. Enjoy it. It's very good for you. The Nautilus and the sea around it have provided me with everything I need. I have renounced the life of so-called civilized men on Earth, a life which you mistake for liberty.
So, Captain, you are just as much a prisoner in this ship as we are.
On the contrary, Mr. Land, the entire undersea world is my personal domain. I alone live here, and its vast resources are mine alone to enjoy.
That one looks like my uncle.
Don't let your uncle hear that.
Look, it's Fifi. No, Fifi, you can't come in here.
Gentlemen, we have been cruising underwater for 3 weeks now.
Yes, Captain, and I'm getting restless inside this overgrown cigar of yours.
Then perhaps you'd like to join me for a walk in the forests of Crespo Island.
When?
Right now. Follow me.
So, Captain, we're putting into dry land after all.
I'm afraid it won't be very dry.
What do you mean?
I mean, we will walk on the ocean floor and explore the underwater forests of this island.
We'll drown.
No, we'll wear these special underwater suits, which will both protect us and allow us to breathe.
Amazing.
By filling this chamber, we will be able to grow accustomed to the enormous pressure at this depth without being crushed by it. You seem to have made a friend out there, my boy.
That's Fifi.
I am in awe, Captain, of the freedom you've achieved here, under the sea, where the rest of mankind fears to venture.
This is just the beginning, Mr. Aronnax. There will be many more excursions along the ocean floor.
But never up there, on dry land?
Not as long as mankind resides there.
Wow, it's incredible.
Our speed is so great that everything we pass blurs together.
Where are we?
The captain is taking us into the Mediterranean through a secret passage he calls the Arabian Tunnel.
I hope Fifi can keep up with us. It feels like we're in a rocket.
A rocket to freedom, I hope. As soon as we're in the Mediterranean, we must try to escape.
How?
We'll hijack the dinghy.
I don't know, Ned. I'll be sorry to leave this extraordinary voyage.
But who knows when we'll get another chance like this, so close to civilization.
Oh, Ned, come here and look at this.
What is that?
Thousands of tiny fish that give off light from their own bodies. They're phosphorescent.
I hope we would be able to make a break for it tonight. We can't do anything if we stay underwater.
Yes, Ned, I know.
Our only hope is that he'll surface to replenish the air supply. We've stopped.
Mr. Aronnax,
Yes, Captain.
are you familiar with Vigo Bay?
You mean where the Spanish treasure ships from the New World were scuttled?
Did you know the sea held such riches?
I knew these treasures were valued at $2 million.
Now you are beginning to understand the extent of my wealth, Mr. Aronnax.
Yes, I see. But surely it's more than one man can use.
It would be if it were just for one man, but it's not enough yet to do what I need to do, what I must do.
I don't understand, Captain.
No, I guess you don't. No man has ever understood, or ever will.
What land is that, Captain?
Ceylon.
Isn't that where the great pearl fisheries are?
That's right, and I think a visit to these waters would be of interest to everyone. This is far enough. The water is only about 4 feet deep here, too shallow to bring the Nautilus in. So we're on our own. Just inside the bay, we'll reach 30 fathoms. Take these knives with you. There may be sharks in these waters.
Sharks, but Captain...
Don't worry, I'll have my harpoon.
You saved my life, Mr. Land. You have my thanks.
Only because I owed you that, Captain. Now the slate is clean.
Captain, why did you leave that incredible pearl behind?
Why should I take it now, when each year it increases in size and value?
Why are we descending so far, Captain?
To show you something no other man has seen before.
What?
You'll see when we get down to about 40,000 feet.
40,000 feet?
Can your ship withstand the pressure, Captain?
Yes, but only for a short time.
Nothing seems to live at this depth.
What was that?
At this depth, where light does not penetrate, there are fish that have no color at all. They are completely transparent.
40,000 feet. Fifi! Fifi doesn't like it down here.
I don't like it down here. What's that noise?
The hull straining under the pressure.
Perhaps we ought to surface, Captain.
Yes, Mr. Aronnax. My thought precisely. I think your friend Fifi has found some animals even more playful than her. There used to be many more seals on these islands.
What happened to them?
Hunters have slaughtered them in such numbers that the entire species is threatened with extinction.
There ought to be a law.
Yes, but there isn't. So-called civilized man seems to have little concern for his fellow creatures. Great ice barrier.
It's enormous.
I've always wondered what's on the other side of that wall of ice.
Have you? Perhaps we'll find out.
No man has ever crossed the great ice barrier.
Until now.
Captain, are you serious?
Where others have failed, I shall succeed. I am taking the Nautilus to the South Pole.
Oh boy, the South Pole. How are we going to get there?
Unless your Nautilus can fly, I don't see how you're going to get over that ice.
Not over it, Mr. Aronnax. Under it.
Do you think we'll make it all the way to the South Pole?
Yes, I think we will, Conrad. I believe there's nothing Captain Nemo can't do.
So far, that may be true, but someday he'll go too far. And if we're still aboard this cursed prison, we'll be doomed with it.
We're still under 2,000 feet of ice.
We've been under for almost 2 days. I hope we don't run out of air.
Mr. Aronnax.
Yes, Captain.
We're at 150 feet and ready to surface.
The South Pole.
Shall we go ashore, gentlemen?
A rather formal reception, wouldn't you say?
Captain, I never thought I'd see you set foot on land.
The reason I do not hesitate to go ashore on the South Pole, Mr. Aronnax, is that until now, no other human being has set foot here. Gentlemen, follow me. I, Captain Nemo, on this 21st day of March, 1868, having been the first man to clear the great ice barrier, hereby claim possession of the South Pole.
In whose name, Captain?
My own.
The sun is setting.
Yes, 6 months of night will descend over my new domain.
It's getting colder already.
Okay, now all we have to do is get out of here.
Hey! Whoa! Do you think we'll ever be able to tell anybody where we've just been?
I wouldn't count on it.
Do you feel all right, Ned?
Sure. What do you mean?
You seem very nervous lately.
I don't like being under all this ice. I feel like I'm being sealed up in a tomb. find out.
Captain, what happened?
That enormous block of ice closed in around us.
Well, can we get out?
Every opening seems to be sealed.
We're trapped.
What are you going to do, Captain?
We'll have to chop our way out if the air holds out.
Can you see anything, Conrad?
They haven't broken through yet.
I tell you, we're finished.
Have faith, Ned. We still have a chance.
Some chance, with only 2 hours of air left.
Conrad!
Captain Nemo's domain, once all the oceans of the Earth, is now only a chamber in the ice 1,000 feet beneath the Antarctic ice cap. Perhaps Ned Land is right, and the ice will become his tomb. But the voyage of the Nautilus is not yet completed. Watch for the conclusion of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
They're not getting anywhere. And here we sit, like sardines in a can.
Don't lose hope, Mr. Land.
How much air do we have left, Captain Nemo?
2, maybe 3 hours.
What are the chances of your men chopping our way out in that time?
Not very good, I'm afraid.
What hope is there to lose, then? There's no way out. Our icy prison will become our tomb.
No, I will not meet my destiny here beneath the South Pole. The Nautilus will carry us out.
You may fool yourself, Captain, but not me. We don't have a chance.
There must be something we can do.
We have one chance.
What?
If my calculations are correct, we may be able to melt the ice with boiling water, which we can pump from the Nautilus into the sea around us.
Mr. Aronnax, can you hear me? Speak to me.
36 degrees. The ice seems to be melting, but too slowly.
Captain, will we make it? We're almost out of air.
There is now only 50 feet of ice between us and open sea.
We'll never be able to melt that in time.
What's that?
We're moving.
We must try to ram our way through.
Stuck.
So much for Nemo's last chance.
Wait, he's going to try again. Mr. Aronnax, we've made it.
Fresh air.
He's coming around, Captain.
Mr. Aronnax, how do you feel?
Oh, all right, I guess. Where are we?
We're out. We're out on the surface. Can you smell that air?
You've performed a miracle, Captain.
You can thank the crew of the Nautilus and about 30,000 gallons of boiling water.
Look, it's Fifi. She's been waiting for us.
Good evening, Mr. Aronnax. Are you feeling better?
Yes, much better, Captain. Thank you.
Good. Do you think you're strong enough to accompany me on a rather special excursion tonight?
Well, yes, I think so.
There will be a lot of walking and climbing, and the roads are not very well kept up.
Roads? Your description only increases my curiosity. I never dreamed, Captain, that I would actually visit the lost continent of Atlantis.
Atlantis ruled the world for hundreds of years before the early Greeks. Then, in one day and one night, the entire continent was wiped from the face of the earth, submerged beneath the sea by a natural cataclysm, probably greater than any catastrophe the world has known since then.
Maybe someday Atlantis will rise again.
Yes, Conrad, there are many people who believe it will.
The world needs new men, not new continents.
Captain, there's something out there, in the water. It looks like an island or something.
That's the Sargasso Sea, a vast floating mass of seaweed and the breeding ground for eels and other creatures.
The Sargasso Sea. I've heard old sailors talk of seeing monsters there.
Sea serpents?
Well, the Sargasso Sea is formed by the circle of the Gulf Stream, and the theory is that its darkness and warmth makes an ideal climate for these creatures to live in.
At least in the imagination.
What was that?
The biggest electric eel I've ever seen.
He'll kill Fifi. What can we do?
Give that eel a taste of his own medicine.
What do you mean?
Just keep your eye on him.
Wow, look at that. Like lightning. We're going under it.
That's right. The Sargasso Sea is only as deep as the warm water.
Could that be what I think it is?
I'm afraid so, Ned.
What?
An octopus.
Judging by that tentacle, an octopus 20 times the size of any I've ever seen.
What happened?
Look!
What a horrible creature.
We'd better find the captain.
One of those creatures out there has fouled the propeller, and now we can't move.
What do you intend to do?
We'll have to surface and fight our way free.
But how?
Hand to hand.
Look out! It's got Conrad.
Help! Help! Somebody broke the line! Help! Help! Somebody! Anybody! Help!
The water! I can't reach it. Nice work, baby.
There goes Ned.
You saved my life this time, Captain. I suppose I should thank you.
We fought together to save our ship and all our lives. No more, no less.
I tell you, I've had enough. We must escape.
But, Ned, we don't even know where we are.
I don't care. The next time we surface, I'm going to hijack that dinghy and we're going to get out of here.
That will be very risky.
No more risky than fighting off giant octopus or traveling under the South Pole. Who knows what grim fate waits for Captain Nemo beneath the sea. And since I am not the captain of this ship, I don't intend going down with it.
I agree with Ned, Mr. Aronnax. We ought to try.
Yes, I know, Conrad. All I'm suggesting is that we make our move when we know where we're going.
Look, there's something out there, near the horizon.
It's It's a whale.
It's Fifi.
Here comes the rest of the family.
It's a whole school of whales.
We're getting awfully close. Watch out!
Are they attacking us?
Them, it's a game, but they might as well be attacking us.
They must think we're just another whale.
Except that this whale is going to fight back with a harpoon.
Where are you going, Mr. Land?
To get my harpoon. I can't pass up an opportunity like this.
Not on my ship. There's already been enough senseless slaughter of these playful creatures.
Playful. This kind of play could get us killed.
There's no reason why we can't enjoy a little sport ourselves. We'll have a race with them.
We did it. We won.
What do you see, Captain?
A ship.
A ship?
A warship.
What flag is she flying?
She flies no flag.
We must signal to them.
Don't know if she's friendly or not.
Once we're floating in the water in the dinghy, they'll be friendly.
Ned's right, Mr. Aronnax. They wouldn't abandon us.
I'll get the dinghy ready.
Right, Ned. Be careful.
They're firing on us.
He's dead, Captain.
That warship has signed her own death warrant.
What are you going to do?
Sink it.
But, Captain...
I am the victim, and out there is a ship of war. It is through war that I lost everything I ever loved and cherished. And today I lost one of my brave men. I will have my revenge.
What's he going to do?
I think we're diving. Maybe we can see from in here. They never should have fired on us.
I never saw the captain in such a rage.
We're going to ram her.
It's like the ground was covered in jewels.
It is, Conrad. That's coral, and it's often sold as jewelry.
It's beautiful.
Here comes a friend of yours.
Fifi.
On horseback.
Hang on, Fifi. Hang on.
Gentlemen,
Yes, Captain.
would you join us?
Where to, Captain?
To pay our last respects to our valiant crewman whose life was lost so needlessly.
Oh, yes, Captain, of course.
Follow me.
You mean he uses that cavern as a burial ground for his men?
That's right, Conrad. I could see other crosses off in the shadows.
Well, he won't be burying me there. Are you ready to go tonight, Mr. Aronnax?
Yes, Ned, I'm ready.
Meet us at 11 o'clock at the dinghy.
Ned and I will be there, waiting for you.
Very well. I'll be there.
A toast to a successful departure.
As much as I want to escape, I must confess that I'll miss this extraordinary new world Captain Nemo has shown us. As much as I want to escape, I must confess that I'll miss this extraordinary new world Captain Nemo has shown us.
Mr. Aronnax. You must wonder what I am doing.
Not at all, Captain. I was just enjoying your music.
Can you tell that I do not play for pleasure?
Yes, Captain.
There was a time when I lived among men and had everything I could possibly desire for happiness. I had money, position, and a family whom I loved and who loved me.
And where are they now?
They were lost.
Killed?
Yes, aboard a ship I commanded. We were unarmed, carrying passengers across the Atlantic.
What happened?
We were attacked by a warship. I was the only survivor.
You mustn't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. But I will never be able to escape the curse of that terrible memory. What must I do to be released? What?
Well, are you ready, Ned?
Yes. There should be land about 20 miles northeast of here.
Then we'd better get going.
What's happening?
A storm without rain?
We're turning.
The whole ocean's turning.
It's the maelstrom. We're caught in the maelstrom.
What?
The giant whirlpool where the tides converge.
Why doesn't the captain try to get out?
No ship has ever survived the maelstrom.
Much less a dinghy.
But we must go anyway. Hurry, help me with these lines. What's the matter? Hurry!
Get it!
Now we're moving.
We made it!
By some miracle. A miracle named Fifi.
At last, dry land. My legs are still at sea.
No wonder after 10 months without setting foot on solid ground.
How far do you think we traveled?
It must have been 20,000 leagues at least.
Farther than most men travel in a lifetime on land.
I know the rest of my life will be haunted by dreams of our voyage.
Our lives just won't be the same.
No, but at least our lives will be our own.
I still don't see why Captain Nemo allowed himself to be caught in the maelstrom.
Perhaps there was nothing he could do.
Perhaps. But then I think only death could have released him from the sorrow he seemed to carry in life.
I wonder where we are.